Today is Memorial Day here is the USA. Memorial Day is all about the men and women who have fought and died to ensure the US is a free society. It's about the ragtag militia who took up arms against the world's superpower at the time and fought along the side of General Washington to free the colonies from the British. Memorial Day is about all the men and women since who have paid the ultimate price so their families could be free. They fought and died and should be honored. I know you've received the normal right message in your email box, on FB, etc. You know, the one that goes, while you're barbecuing and having a pool party, please remember the reason for the day. Blah blah blah. I had a trite message kind of bothers me. So I have a different message. I love this country, love the Constitution. I agree with Ayn Rand when she says, I can say not as a patriotic bromide, but with full knowledge of the necessary metaphysical, epistemological, ethical, political and aesthetic roots that the unit, and the army of a free country has a great responsibility, the right to use force, but not as an instrument of compulsion and brute conquest as the armies of other countries have done in their histories, only as an instrument of a free nation's self-defense, which means the defense of a man's individual rights. The principle of using force only in retaliation against those who initiate its use is the principle of subordinating might to right. The highest integrity and sense of honor are required for such a task. No other army in the world has achieved it. You have. That is why it saddens me so much to see something like this. http://www.youtube.com/user/adamcuckish#p/u/2/8ju3ec3 In short, the video is of the police in DC arresting people for quietly dancing. That's right, dancing by themselves. One couple you'll see was kissing. Not tearing each other's clothes off and acting out a bedroom scene, just standing, slow dancing and kissing a little bit. Still the police, the domestic military force, used force to arrest these people. Tell me, what force were these people using? How were they hurting people? What crime were they committing? Which is to ask who was hurt and who was a victim to their dancing? The answer is, of course, no one. But yet they were arrested for an expression of happiness at a national monument. So today I won't bother you with the same trite message everyone else is spewing. Instead I will ask you to call your representative, get involved, and change this mess. Remember and respect those who died, not with patriotic bromides spewed a few times a year, but with real action. Take back your freedom. Rallies, calls, and political involvement. If you have no time, then financially support an organization who will help ensure your freedom. This Memorial Day I will say what so many other won't. It would seem all those brave men and women gave their lives for nothing. If our politicians are just going to become another incarnation of the royal crown, why shouldn't we have just stayed under British rule? Evert P.S. If you really want to achieve freedom, shoot over to http://whilethubeguy.com/evert/call.html. Listen to a Tilly seminar I did all about obtaining and keeping freedom.